What's up, PlayStation Nation? This is the Allworld-Gamer, and today I was going to give you an overview and build guide for the Frost Warframe. And I was going to do it because Frost is really one of my favorite Warframes, well, he was anyway, until they changed the snow globe, and it really kind of made him pretty useless in those high-level defense missions. But DE officially announced today that they sent off the certification to Sony, and it included some changes to Frost's snow globe again. So I figured it'd be a waste of my time if I were to go over that with you. So, that being said, DE announced this morning that they sent off the patch to Sony for certification, and provided they don't reject the patch this time, we should get it within the next week or so. So what does that mean for the PlayStation Nation? Well, hopefully a lot of things. It was mentioned on Twitter that we should be getting some fixes to the frame rate and screen tearing, which they've been chipping away at little by little. I remember there was one point in time where you couldn't do anything past 15 minutes, and along with those performance enhancements, we'll be getting a lot of content as usual. Now, we're getting patch 12.4.4 with some hand-picked items from 12.5. What those items are, I'm not exactly sure. Helios was the new Sentinel release for 12.5, but whether or not it'll be hand-picked hasn't been said yet. We do know for sure that we're going to be getting some new weapons, the Grinlock, the Castanas, and the Marilock. We're also going to be getting the Grewstag 3. Probably just butchered their name, but the Grewstag 3 is a mini-boss similar to that of the Harvester. So whenever you do your invasion missions and you support the Corpus instead of the Grineer, you'll attract their attention. This is awesome news for PlayStation because the Grewstag 3 will also drop blueprints and components for the Brak. If you didn't already know, the Brak is the highest DPSing secondary in the game. As PlayStation users, we never got to get this weapon because you could only acquire it through an event that occurred on PC, the Gradavis Dilemma. And speaking of events, we're also going to get Tethra's Doom. The rewards from this event are similar to the ones that we got from the Cicero Crisis. The difference is we'll get the Gorgon Wraith, and the mods we get will improve electrical damage and status chance. And last but not least, Voltor Prime and Rhino Prime. And there's some other Prime weapons in there, but let's be honest, who really cares? We should also be getting a new Prime Access package that should include all of these items, but I hadn't seen anything that confirmed it for sure. So, unless you want to pay for one of the access bundles, you need to know where to find these parts at. So starting with Rhino, his blueprint drops from Tier 3 Exterminate, the chassis from Tier 3 Survival, the system from Tier 2 Exterminate, and the helmet from Tier 2 Mobile Defense. And for Voltor Prime, the blueprint drops from Tower 3 Mobile Defense, the barrel from Tower 3 Exterminate and Tower 3 Mobile Defense, the stock from Tower 1 Exterminate and Tower 1 Mobile Defense, and the receiver from Orc and Derelict Defense. So if you haven't started doing so already, you need to start stocking these keys up. If you can, maybe catch a few people who don't know where these parts are going to be at and get them for a low price, because once everyone finds out where to get these parts from, these keys are going to be really expensive. Smart thing to do is get with a couple buddies, combine your keys up, and just farm this thing out together. Myself, I've got a lot of some keys, but only a few of some others, so feel free to hit me up in game and we can collaborate on a few of these tower keys. And that's all I've got for today. You might notice that my voice sounds a little different because I upgraded my microphone. I think I sound a lot better. Hopefully you can notice a positive change as well, and it's not just in my head. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because I'll be back with more Warframe.